Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, V, coming at you with week 71 of my weight loss journey. What happened? Well, first of all, let's go by NSV, which is non-scale victories. Since it's week 71, I have some non-scale victories. Number one, I actually did an ab workout and I didn't quit. Even though I wanted to, I didn't quit. I actually went and did it. What else did I do? I exercised. I will say that I actually exercised yesterday where I did Neo Fitness. I put in Vixen workout. I did that. That was fun. And I worked my ass off. I will say that I noticed when I tried to bend with my knees, my left knee was like, not on my watch, bitch. Not on my watch. Another non-scale victory. One of my favorite shirts. I got three. I've got this one that's from Tord, as you can see. My Saturday was going great until I realized it was Sunday. Love this shirt. I've realized how big it is, how roomy it is, because when I first bought it, it was not that roomy. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't that roomy. There were other two shirts from work. I think they were an XL. Yeah, I want to say one of them was an XL. They could have been XXL. What I'm finding right now is as I'm wearing them, I don't have to suck in my gut. Yes, that's right. I also noticed that my gut, even though it's still a Dunlap, it's not like a super Dunlap that it was before. Now, the Dunlap I'm talking about is where my stomach was lying. I mean, I still have a Dunlap. Don't get me wrong, but I always knew my come to Jesus moment, and that's from Steve Harvey. My come to Jesus moment with it is usually when it touched the skin underneath it, and I'd be like, oh no, so then I'd have to peel it off. And I was standing up today, and I noticed it's not touching the actual skin underneath it. So, that to me is a huge non-victory. What were my downsides? My downsides were ice cream. Let's be real. Went shopping. My mom took me shopping because she visited me, which was awesome. I got a hug, which I needed so badly. I needed that damn hug. That did put me in a funk, though, when she left. Just because then I was like, oh, no, I'm by myself. What else? I had the ice cream, and I only exercised really 2 days. Well, about to be 3, because today's Saturday, and after this, I'm going to do something. I don't care if it's arms workout by Jen, by Leader Strong. That's also part of Neo Fitness. I could do Bali X. Bali X, I have a Groupon for it. I used it. They were going for 40, yeah. So Bali X Fitness is another workout thing that I have. I got the, they had 2 Groupons. One was $49, and it's for lifetime. And then there's also the second one where I think it was like for a few months or whatever. I got the lifetime because I said, fuck it. You know, it's $49. Lifetime membership. I'd rather just do that and be grandfathered in. So I did it. I also used Ebates, which saved me some money as well. Because, you know, Ebates and Honey, those are the 2 I use. Those bad boys, they're delicious. I don't know why I said that. The other thing that happened, I think I'm in a better headspace. This entire week has just been me thinking about what happened in 2010, really. 2010, 2009. 2009, I knew exactly what I wanted. And I said, I'm going to Australia. I'm going to New Zealand. And for Australia, because I'm studying abroad, this, and this is what I wanted to do. I was very meticulous with the things I did. Then I think about 2010. 2010, it seems that's where shit hit the fan. I was like, whatever. One of my friends that one of my friends that I was in lust with, this is before he found his now wife. I had told him, like, hey, I like you. He's like, oh, that's sweet. And I was like, talking to him, I was like, oh my gosh, in my feelings for him. I was taking the bus. and I was looking for jobs. What else was I doing? There was something else. Oh, I was trying to lose weight. And then it struck me this week, like, oh, it's the same shit now. Because I again talked to the friend who's married. And I was like, oh, hey, how things are going? He's like, yeah, it's good. Me and my wife are good. Blah, blah, blah. Our kids. And then I was like, ew. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I just, And the kids are adorable. All of their kids are adorable. They have 4. But the youngest one that just got here, I'm like, chunks. She's just a chunky baby. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want a chunky baby like that. Like his other kids were all tiny and she's just a chunkster. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But it doesn't show in her face. It's just like, you know, little roly-poly arms. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, you have a roly-poly baby. And I love babies. You smell of babies and everything. So I'm a little bit jealous. I'm jealous of them. I'm just going to say it now. And then my other friend had her twins. And I'm just like, ah. And she's posting pictures. And I'm like, I want babies. I'm taking the bus because, as you know, my car no longer works, so I had to sell it. So, and then I went online. I don't know why I went online, but I went online because I had applied to, was it Universal? I think it was Universal. In 2016 when I was in school, about to graduate, or no. Was it September? Was it September or... No, because I was still in school, so it couldn't be September. Because I remember I was still in school, so around April, May, and I was looking at Universal, and I had applied for something, and then it said, in consideration. I said, wait, what? You mean to tell me 3 damn years later, you guys are now interested? What the fuck? What? And it's just, I'm just laughing at it. I know they didn't call me or anything like that, but it's just, it's kind of interesting, because it's one of those things of like, what? You were interested in me? This is 3 years from, 3 years since 2016, which has nothing to do with it. But it's just a thing of thinking about where I was and where I'm at now, and me trying to take control instead of saying, I don't think we should do that, and then going with the flow of things. For whatever reason, that has been my life. As meandering as this entire video is, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Look at where you were. Look at where you are right now. Are you happy with where you are right now? If there are things you want to change, as long as you're making the effort, the actual effort, guess what? You get a thumbs up because you're doing something. But if you're just like, oh, I want to change jobs, but, you need money, blah, blah, blah. Look, there are different ways to do it. I use Mint. Mint is my thing where it tells me, hey, you want to set a goal. I set a goal for my credit cards. And then it says, this is how much you need to pay off, and this is how long it'll take you. So I'm trying to pay off my credit card debt because I realized something. I have enough money to last me this apartment, but other than that, it'll only last for maybe 3 months, and then I would get kicked out. So I need to save as much money as I possibly can because I really don't want to be kicked out, and I'm always paranoid. I'm always paranoid when it comes to something, thinking, what if the worst happens? And that's one thing that you should always prepare for, the worst. Expect the bare minimum. So then when good things happen, you go, oh, that's above my expectations. And there's your thought for the day. I'm V. I'll talk to you guys later. And as always, oh, there's something else I forgot. Oh, yeah. Fuck Tom Brady.